my iPhone on here now, so iPhone to the rescue. Let's see if y'all can hear me now. Well, y'all, Happy New Year, if you can hear me. Ah, great way to end the new year, right?
Gaetan, can you hear?
Sound or no sound? Y'all let me know. Can you hear me on here or no? Y'all let me know. Oh, okay, so we're good.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Well, you can get rid of this.
Can you hear me singing? Oh, we're good. It said no sound, and y'all answered the question.
We're back in action.
Yeah, so like I was saying, that y'all did not hear me. ah, if y'all can hear me singing the circle song, then we're good. It's a circle. It's a circle.
All right. We're
Round
back in
and round
action.
we go. It's a circle. It's a circle.
And this is the Happy New Year day.
Round and
Almost.
round we go. It's red.
Red,
It's blue.
blue,
It's green and yellow too.
yellow too.
It's black.
Black,
It's white.
white.
It's brown and orange and blue. The colors may change, but the shape's the same. It's round, so it must be a circle. It's round, so it must be a circle. It's round, so it must be a circle. Wow, did you hear that
and you know
harmony?
what? Gaetan, I did thumbs up myself.
Did you not hear the harmony, the harmonizing there, okay?
Michelle Trito says, I feel like I'm in elementary school again.
ah, you know.
Jill Powles, Rebecca,
So, y'all,
Gloria, Sonia,
we about to head into the new year.
Brenda,
I can't believe it's going to be 2026, y'all.
Connie Teeter, Leah Rains, Norma Gwen,
All right, I'll let Bill read off all the names.
Deb Millsap, Bonnie. That's right, Bonnie, my fault. G is Bonnie. I keep forgetting. My body flies over the ocean. My body flies over the what? What's the word? I forgot.
Oh, I can talk now?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, by
okay.
permission.
ah.
My body flies over the something. Oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. See, that's it. I forgot. Can you believe you can forget that song? We only sang it about 17,000 times when we were in preschool and
You know,
elementary school.
between that and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Look, y'all, right now the landscapers are landscaping.
They probably can't hear that.
So I'm not sure if y'all can hear it. I hear it, but I'm not sure if y'all can hear it. So just some things we can't control, right? The sound we can now control. And I'm on my iPhone right now, so I guess I need to plug it up just in case. I'm not sure how much
Mickey
power I have.
J!
But yeah, I wanted to focus on some positive words, y'all, because words matter, you know? Words matter. So
Sarah Johnson.
I am whoa. Let me make sure I don't knock anything down here.
Yep, Renee Neighbors, I did thumbs up myself.
So yeah, words really matter, and I wanted to just be able to throw out some words for me, y'all. That y'all positive words, so we can start this new year on a proper note. Hey, Sarah, I finally got a chance to talk. Okay.
Kathy
Usually
Crumpton.
when I talk, there's always someone talking over me who shall remain nameless. Okay.
You're getting
Can't
close.
get a word in
You're getting
edgewise.
close. You're getting
See,
close.
if
Sonya,
I don't talk, then he won't. He'll talk.
Sonya, tell her what's gonna happen if she gets too close.
What's oh blessed, blessed. Yes, that's a great word. So someone let me get my handwriting better. I got it. When I'm writing, I got to put the paper like this. Okay. Blessed is a good word, and I'm gonna stamp some out also. What else we got up there? Blessed.
DX says, "Let the new year begin."
Let the new year begin. Y'all throw some positive words out. Happiness. Okay.
Joyful. Love.
Hold on, because I'm writing them. You said love.
Loved.
Uh-huh.
Appreciated.
That's a good one.
And thankful.
Thankful.
Saved.
Yes.
Redeemed.
Ooh, yes.
Faith. Nikki's ain't talking about fired.
That's
Nikki
a good word.
J.
That's a good one. Okay.
Confidence.
Confidence. Yes.
Companionship.
Good one.
Joyous.
Joyous.
Inspiration.
Inspiration. Yes.
Ooh, this is a good one.
All
Unbreakable.
of the things that we
Unbreakable.
want. Oh, that's a good one. Inspiration. Inspiration. Okay. You said unbreakable?
Yes.
Ooh, unbeatable.
I like unbreakable though.
Oh,
too.
unbreakable.
Yeah,
Okay.
right, both of them.
Unbreakable.
Because one thing to be unbeatable, but
Unbeatable.
you can get really beat up, but as long as you're unbreakable, you may beat me
Well,
up a
I'm
little
looking
bit.
at the unbeatable up there. Humbled. Strength.
Cherished. Sonia Creel says real wealth.
Strength.
Focus.
You said cherished. Humbled.
Yep,
Focus.
cherished.
That's a good one too. Cherished.
Focus. Or focused, either one.
Focus.
Uplifting.
I see uplifting. Let's see. I'll slip that one in here. So there's so many negative words that we could say, but we want to focus on the positive, because when we speak in those negative words, they they sit in us like a seed. It's the seeds, that we're planting.
Lofty
I love
mates.
that. You're valued, healed. Wait a minute. Wait.
Healed. That's a good one. Cindy Piper. Ooh,
So
Raylan
words
Woody
are-
says.
And what words are we speaking to ourselves, right?
Raylan says delightful.
Okay, so we had healed.
Yep, healed.
Healed indeed, yes.
Delightful.
Both mentally and physically healed, right? Delightful. I hope y'all had a great
Special.
Christmas. I hope y'all had a wonderful Christmas. Special.
Positive. Or positivity. Either one.
Which one is up there?
Positive.
Okay.
Delete DX says because I can. That's a whole phrase there.
Because I say so.
Gracious.
Because I can. You
Gerald
say
Gilbertson says.
gracious?
Yep. And friendship.
Did I spell that right? That doesn't look right. Gracious. Is that right?
That's right. Well, Jill Pound says GRACIOUS.
Huh? Oh, gracious is
Instead of T.
right. There it is. Gracious. Ah. What do we say?
Grateful.
Able. That's a big one. Able.
Just missing over some stuff.
Grateful.
Joan Gilbertson says, yes, I can. Sonia says she likes because I say so.
Yes, I can. I need one word, okay?
Delivered. Deliberate, purposeful.
Y'all coming up with some good ones. You said purposeful?
Yeah. Deliverable.
Did we skip any? Inspired, yes.
Yes, Lofty makes. Well, she says, I'll be coming up with positive affirmations, positive words, it looks like. Empowered.
Love. Someone said loved, but this one is love.
Embraced or embraceable.
Able. Someone said able. Did I do
I
that
think
one
you already
already?
did able.
Oh, yeah. There's able.
You did empowered, right?
Empowered.
Yeah. And I think you already did friendship too, I believe. Did you?
Companionship. Let's put friendship right here. Because I'm cutting these words out, so.
Someone put change.
Priority.
Cindy put change.
Forgiven. Change.
How about this? Acceptance.
Forgiven. You said acceptance?
Yes. Ooh, Sonia Creel says handy capable.
Oh, that's a good one.
Then put inspired. And Crafty Mom said
Inspired. We got
inspired
inspired.
also.
Yep.
Okay, Franny B says intentional.
Intentional.
Lofty Makes says steadfast.
Oh. Okay, I have no more room, y'all.
Leah Rains says togetherness. You need one more sheet of paper.
Huh? You think I should do another sheet?
One more.
Okay, let's fill up another one. But look at
Because
all
people
of the,
are coming up with more
look
stuff.
at all of the positive words that we can come up with to fill our lives with, you know? Because we can focus on the negative, but look at all of the positive. And positive will cancel out negative if you let it. It's a decision and it's up to you. Okay, go ahead. Desirable. Did I do that one already?
I don't know. Giving.
Desirable. Look at me.
You missed a bunch of words.
Desirable. Okay. I got to do the spelling, babe. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't miss
But
them
don't
yet.
look at you. Don't look at you. Look, you down here. Look at all these words up in here.
Okay, go ahead, babe.
Okay, you already got humble. His
I don't
priority.
have. You said humble.
Yeah, I think you have that.
I don't.
Okay,
But it's okay if I write it more than once.
okay. And you did forgiven, right?
Yes.
Okay, priority. I think you did blessed. Oh, Peace Talk was land says enough.
Oh, that's a good one. Because we have to believe that we're enough, right?
Yep.
We have to believe it, you know?
Uh,
Grateful. I think we have grateful.
You do. You do. You see, on one of these pages.
No. Okay, GRAT.
You got peace, right?
Powerful.
I don't think you have peace. Healthy. Put that over on some of these areas. You got empowered, right?
Heartfelt.
Ooh, here's one. Sandra Chris says unmovable.
Mm.
Did we do faithful?
Unmovable, movable. Spell it for me.
Ooh, here's a good one.
E or no E with an A. Unmovable. Spell it.
UNMOV able.
Okay. I know you take the A, you take the E out, right?
Here's one.
Is that right?
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Peace Talk with Lynn says whole.
Ooh.
Linda Ville says help.
You said help?
Help. HELP. Abounding. Ooh, Linda Ville says well, WELL. Did we do thankful? Yes, we did on the first page.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Rejoice, Celine McGee says.
Oh, that's a good one.
Brenda says capable.
Yes.
Ooh, Crafty Mom
And
has a good one.
we're all capable, right?
Crafty Mom has endearing. Nikki Jane says powerful. You got healed. Okay, Linda Ville
Someone
says
said complete. That's a good one.
resilient.
Ooh. That's my word right there. Resilient.
Linda Ville put glory.
Resilient. Boy, I can't even spell now.
Oh, RESSILIENT.
Resilient. Lient. Got it.
Nikki Jane has completion. And Ryan.
Completion?
Yes. And Ryan says abundance.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Brenda Ray says deserving. Connie Teeter says doable.
Deserving, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lisa Craft Girl and Mac says confident.
You said doable?
Yes.
D-O, able.
Yes.
One word, two words?
I think it's one word.
I'm not writing it down until you... It's D-O.
Okay, let me
You
look.
have your...
Let me look. Let's see.
Doable is one word. Fearless. Oh my goodness. Fearless. Yes.
Yeah, it's one word.
Fearless.
An adoration. A10 says.
Doable. That looks like double, doesn't it?
No, but it's a word though. I just looked it up.
Yeah, that's fine. I believe
Hi,
it.
Bertha. Bertha, we're trying to come up with positive words.
Someone said loving.
Attentive.
Look at all of this.
Stephanie Williamson. How are you doing? Australia in the house. Zal Storm is
You said
here.
lovable. Ooh, attentive is a good one.
Ooh, Franny B says kind.
That's a huge one right there.
That's what
okay?
we don't
Wow.
think about a lot. We need
Because
to
we're
put it.
always doing it, okay?
Well, we should be at least. Yes, I believe adoration is good.
Oh, adoration is on there?
I don't know.
I don't think I put that one. Adoration.
Bertha says justice. That's a good one, believe it or not. Ooh, Leah says nirvana. Nirva.
Oh, you talking about N-I-R?
Yes.
I was going to put nerve.
Nirvana. Nikki Jane says sweet. Ooh. Okay, Gaten says friendly. Now, here goes some good ones, but Jasmine says, Javier says, presence and intention. Stephanie says, there is 2 times powerful. Doing great. It's very hot in Western Australia. Well, it sure isn't very hot here in Georgia, I can tell you that.
Forgive. Ooh.
Look at this. Cindy W says bloom. Lofty Make says patient. Or you can say patience, either one. Bertha says favor. Minister Leah says
That's a good one.
truthfully.
Okay, we're just about out of space, y'all. But look how many words we came up with. Truthfully.
Yes. Nikki Jane says Tracey is just trying to keep up.
But that's good, though.
Courage, determination,
Look how much.
balance, growth, nurture. Wait. Probably put it in between.
I'm cutting some of these out. Growth and nurture.
Yeah. And balance also. Courage. Norma Gwen says so many wonderful words. Ooh, Cindy Piper says overcomer.
Ooh.
Or overcome, either one. Ooh, Lottie Make says a good one. Perseverance.
Ooh. Perseverance. Persevere. Persevere. Persevere.
Persever. Ervance.
Persever.
Okay, Persever.
Like severance.
Look.
Perseverance.
Rance. Rance.
That looks too long.
It's not though.
That looks so long to me right now. Look at that.
See, look.
Okay, I'm gonna start cutting some of these out.
Hold up. You know something that's interesting, guys?
Look how many words that we just focus on.
You could
just
actually
now.
hold up, love, before you cut anything. And sometimes, as an example, as a exercise, you can say, "I'm going to take like 3 of these words and see can I make a sentence out of it." I feel so. I feel such happiness and so blessed for all of the Ooh, finish that for me, Tracy. Give me a sentence out of these three.
You were just coming up with sentences.
I
You
feel
can't do a full
happy.
sentence?
I feel such happiness and so blessed because of the bloom of joy in my heart.
Or you could just take one word and you can just journal about the one word. You know, like focus on that one word. What does it mean to have presence or to be present?
That's true.
Okay, what does that mean, right?
Today.
Right? So you can have like, what are the things that, like prayer? What are the things that you're praying for?
Sarah Johnson says fearless.
Or even enough, right? I see the word enough on there, right?
Yeah.
So you can actually, each of these words can become something. The words that you speak to yourself becomes something.
Stephanie Williamson says, I am.
Right. You can put all of these here. I am blessed. I am joyful.
I am
I am
desirable.
loved. I am appreciated.
I am healthy.
I am thankful. All of these. I am redeemed. I am saved. I have faith. I am confident. Right? I am confident that everything will be okay.
Oh, look at
Right?
this one. Lily McGee says, I feel so blessed to be in the presence of the joyful, uplifting, crafty family that allows each other to be enough.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying, Lily? We're chaining them.
Right. I mean, you can like really put these together and really come up with some words. You can journal these. Imagine having a positivity journal,
Cindy
right?
says,
Just moving forward. What about a positivity journal?
hold up,
You know?
Cindy W says, I need to put all these words in my journal. My granddaughter got me a Thomas Kincaid journal on encouragement
Oh,
and scripture. That
wow.
was quite timely.
What a beautiful gift. Right? I am blessed. I am happiness. And each of these words, I'm cutting them out because look at the words together. Look how much we created together, right? Look at all the positivity that we just created.
Ooh.
And just shifted the atmosphere because of what we created. Now look at each word and in all of its power by itself. Right? That these are words that you can focus on.
Look at the one Leah Rains says, I feel happiness because I am blessed to know heaven will receive me.
Oh, wow. Right, we're speaking positivity. And not only are we speaking it, we're believing it, right? And not only that, you deserve this. You deserve peace. You deserve joy. You deserve respect. You deserve adoration. Right?
You deserve justice.
You deserve justice.
You deserve nirvana.
It's so many different things.
Lily says,
you deserve to grow if that's what you want, right? As a person, it's a choice, right?
Lily says, I am the type of person that writes poems from selected words.
Yes. Right. So you could just focus on it and write something.
And pick out the words.
Something that's uplifting, right? Here's one word, uplifting. You could write an entire book about uplifting.
Bertha says, we have 2 stamp sets with lots of words from Mindless Crafting.
Yes, you do. Yep. But you know what?
That's
I wanted
true.
to hear your words. We have lots of words, but I wanted to hear what your words were.
Hi,
What is
Kitty
it
Mae.
that we can come up with as we head into this new year? you shift the atmosphere when you start to create joyfulness and happiness and kindness, all of the things, right? And strength. There's someone right now who's feeling not feeling too good, right? And we can speak strength into that person, or that person can speak strength into themselves. Sometimes we feel tired, right? But we can focus on strength. Like this year, my focus this year is to get healthy, right? Or to be healthy. I want to be healthy. And I know I've let some things go, but I want to just really get in that state of mind where I start to, and look, it starts here, right? With prayer. It's something that I'm thankful for too. Like, I'm thankful because I don't have to take medication. I'm thankful for that. You know, for me, that's a big deal. So we could focus on the things that aren't going right, but we can also be thankful and grateful the things that are going right. I can get on the treadmill and still move. You know, I can walk on the treadmill. I could breathe with no pain. My family is healthy. Actually, after this live, I'm going over to my mom's house. Jan, you had problems with the sound. Everybody had problems with the sound. Yeah, we fixed that.
Peace Talk with Lynn says, as a therapist, I guess she says she really has to say, it is often very difficult getting a client to a place where they realize that they are enough. It is a
Yes,
long process to get them
and that's
there.
why I wanted to put this out there, you know,
So this can get,
because we don't think that we are enough and we don't think that we deserve, right? Because so many things have happened in life, you know. It took me a while to really realize that I deserve happiness and joy and all of the things. It took a long time because as a kid, I didn't think I deserved it. As a teenager, even in my 20s, 30s, 40s, you know.
Donna Maylander says, your mom is amazing, Tracey.
Oh, thank you.
And Nikki Jane, we pray for your mom. Her mom is in the hospital right now.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm just thankful that I could go and see my mom. You know?
Oh, Jan says she tried to watch but had problems with the sound. It wasn't you.
Oh, yeah, I was talking. That's who I was talking to.
Yeah, yeah.
I was saying that we were having issues with it. So I did erase those live streams, those attempts.
There's a few
But
confusing.
look how powerful the words are when you start to separate them and focus. You don't have to focus on every single word, but what if you just said cherished? What do I cherish? Or are you cherished? You can start speaking those into yourself. Like,
Well, you took one
I
word.
am cherished. Right. So
One
now you
word.
take one word and you focus on that one word.
And you just wrote even for 10 minutes or 15 minutes in that journal. If you don't have a journal, just a notebook, something.
Or even create around that.
Yeah.
Create around that. What makes you feel, what makes you what helps you to focus? Don't say coffee.
Exactly.
What helps you to focus? Getting rid of all the distractions that are going on in the world. What really makes you focus, right? Individual words. And now you can craft around these words. What gives you balance? We could get caught up in the day-to-day taking care of everyone else and everyone else's needs, but and then we start to feel unbalanced. But what gives you balance?
Bonnie says she would write them down and put them in a jar and draw one every day.
Oh my goodness, that's a good one. Did you hear that, y'all?
Make a craft jar.
That's a great one.
Make an incredible
What
craft
is it
jar.
that you love to do? So you can have a page. Nikki Jane says coloring helps her relax.
Or craft can,
Yes.
like a small coffee can that you
That's a good one.
shake them up or something, and take the top off and put your hand in and pull it out. Kitty May says, as a caregiver, most of the time you're so busy giving your patient these encouraging words that you forget you need to hear them yourself.
Yourself, yep. The caregiver. Been there, done that several times, okay? How about replenishing or replenish? Replenishing yourself, right?
We know what Cindy says, I'm getting them all written down. I know I'm missing some. You can always go back if you have to.
Redeemed. That is a powerful word right here.
I think Brenda had that one, didn't she?
Who said that word?
Brenda.
Redeemed. That's a good one. Confidence.
One.
Look at this. Do you see this word right here? We have faith and we have confidence, right? So many of us don't feel confident. It could be a skill that we want to learn where we don't feel confident about doing it or learning it. It could also be confident about something, just your own overall confidence, like confidence in yourself. That's huge. I think God sent me here today because I needed to hear these words. Oh my goodness, I love it.
Kitty May. Bonnie says caregivers forget to care for themselves all the time.
Yep. And you need to take time out. I think one of the best advice that Ariel gave to me, because she was like, I was talking about how tired I was. And she said, and y'all probably heard me say this before, I was talking about how tired I was. And she was like, Mom, just go lay down. And I was like, but I don't feel like I'm being productive if I go lay down, because it was like the middle of the day. She said, actually, resting is productivity. And I was like, you know what? She's absolutely right. She is absolutely, I felt like I had to be moving, and never really take time out for myself, right? I didn't feel confident enough that I should rest. Because it's going to get done anyway, but it don't have to. Who put me on that timer where it has to all get done today?
And you know something that's interesting? I find myself looking at these words, and for some reason, out of everything, right now at this moment, the word that jumps out at me is this one, intention. Because I think to myself, there are times in your life, which is all the time, every day, you have to have intention about what it is you're getting ready to do and what you're doing. You know what I mean? You have to literally say, I have absolute focus and intention at this moment, right now, in space and time.
Yes.
To do this, whatever it may be. I don't know what it may be, but because if you don't have it, it'll be something that becomes one day I'm going to, one day that never comes,
Yeah.
It will never come because you don't have the intention, the deliberation. Carmina says, take one day at a time.
One day at a time, because that's all you got, right? Is today. One day at a time. And also have faith that everything will work out. How far have we come? How far, like we were talking the other day, right? About all of the things that were invented, all the TV shows we used to watch, foods we used to eat, all of the things we were talking about. And from record players to the LPs and Star Trek and all that. Look how long we have lived. And we've been faced with certain things. We've been faced with some challenges. I bet if we sat in a room with so many of you, the stories that you would share and the fact that you got through that,
Hold up, Tracy.
the fact that everything will be okay.
This is deep right here.
Is that not is that not having faith that the journey will be okay? That no matter how challenging and hard it might be in that moment, that God already has your future worked out. He has it all worked out for you. And we're still here. That's the testimony that the fact that we're still standing and that we're still here is huge. The fact that I woke up this morning and can be on this live, I'm grateful.
Okay, I have to read this. Peace Talker Lynn says, and look how deep this is. I often tell my church congregation that rest is a form of worship. Remember, God rested. He did on the seventh day. After all that work, what did he do? He rested.
Yeah.
That is pretty deep. Even Sonia Krill agrees with that.
It's true.
Ooh, Katie May says, empty vessels cannot pour into others.
Exactly. And I had to really realize that because even in this last 3 years, I became I would like not even last 3 years. Ever since Ariel had gotten sick, I was a caregiver. And so it's just something that, physically, it really puts you through something, physically and mentally, of course, because the person you love is sick. And just for that long period of time. And even now, even though my mother's at her house, it's still taking care of her or just making sure that she's got everything that she needs. So I have learned that I have to rest. That if I want my body to function and I want my mood to be right, I have to rest. Just leave it alone and rest. I have to actually make myself rest. Because nobody's going to say, hey, Tracey, you need to rest. I need to make myself rest.
Look at this. Stephanie Williamson says, life can be a challenge as I've never seen my daughter for over 2 years. She will be 11 or 12 years old in March, and I'm missing her deeply.
Oh, my goodness.
Right.
Thanks for sharing that, Stephanie.
Right. While people are worried about like trivial stuff, I don't have the latest gadget, the latest iPhone, or the latest bag, or purse, or something. Stephanie's saying, if I could just lay eyes on my natural born child, you know what I mean? That would be more than I could ever hope for right now.
Wow.
She says, my heart is broken. I feel broken inside.
And you know what? It just puts everything in perspective, doesn't it?
Well,
when you start to think about some of the things that so many of y'all, I know that a lot of y'all are going through stuff. And y'all still show up. And I love the fact that when y'all still show up, guess what happens? You have not allowed the toughness or what I want to say, the challenges of life harden your heart. Because that can happen too. Where we don't allow anyone in because we have now gone into that mode of, I got to protect myself. I got to protect myself. You've allowed yourself to still be giving, to still love, you know. Yeah, send hugs to Stephanie. That is really tough.
Kitty Mae says, I am my husband's caregiver. For 10
Perseverance.
months now, I've been doing his hemodialysis at home every other night. It's been an exhausting journey with many complications, but God.
Mm, mm, mm. Wow.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. P-E-R. Okay, it's spelled. She got it right. Wait.
Oh, the
P-E.
R, the
Here it is
R.
right here. P-E-R.
Yeah, look, yeah.
S-E. Oh, listen. Tell me, is this what this is?
No, I got it. Just pronounce it to me. I can get it.
P-E-R-S-E-V-E-R-A-N-C-E.
All right, there we go. I knew that something didn't look right about that. I put perseverance. Happy New Year's Eve! Slapping paint.
Slapping paint. Slapping paint on paper. Okay?
We're doing positive words today, y'all, and this can easily go into a journal. These can easily be journaled about.
Nikki Jane says we wake up every day. We have food, water, clothes, and I'm grateful every day for that.
And imagine there's someone that doesn't have those things. When it's cold outside and I'm inside in a warm house, I think about the people that are outside that don't have any shelter, that don't have a warm place to be. When it rains, I think about the people that are caught up in the rain, um, or even the snow. Norma said caregiving wears down your body, especially after 36 years. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, you have got you yeah, and you deserve to rest, you know?
Stephanie Williamson says, I need these positive words as I have not been in a good place.
I'm so glad that you're here. And that's why I'm cutting these out, because I want just to focus on some of these words. Some of these words are going to jump out at you. Some of them are not going to jump out at you too much, you know, but there's going to be a word on here that really like jumps out at you, you know?
Right, like that one did for me.
One of these really jumps out at you.
Oh, Kitty Mae says hubby had 2 eye surgeries in the past few months. So I bought him a 65-inch ultra high definition TV for Christmas.
Oh, I know.
And y'all look amazing on it.
Oh.
I need to put my face under the camera. She said, I just say, just
Don't
keep
scare
it.
her husband away
Just
now.
keep it at the hands, Bill. Okay.
Gina says that there are a bunch of them that of those words that jump out at her.
It's like, you know, if you read the Bible, you ever read the Bible? I know you do, but you read it and you can flip through and all of a sudden something would jump out, something on a page could be a word, it could be a sentence, it could be a whole phrase, chapter, a scripture. And that's how come I like the actual book itself compared to having it on a iPad or something. It's a different kind of thing. I can't scroll through it with the same effectiveness.
Look at this though. Yes, I can, right? Some of you are probably thinking about, I want to start a business. I want to go back to school. And sometimes it just takes you speaking these words. Can you do it? Yes, I can. Because there's probably going to be someone in the wings trying to tell you, oh, no, you can't. Yes, you can. I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. Have faith, right, that you can do it. And focus.
T.D. May says her
Focus
word
on it.
lately is strong tower. I missed something that Karen said. What was it? Can't find it.
One of our words was pivot and impact, right? Pivot. How will you pivot this year? How will you make an impact in someone's life or your own life for you and your family? What does that look like for you?
Jasmine says, I like these two together. Yes, I can, and delivered.
Ooh.
Gina Romo says, oh, you turn on the radio and the worship song that comes on is like God is speaking to you directly.
I know, right? Those are messages that are coming to you, right? And it's something that you need. There's no accident. You needed to hear this at the right moment. You were looking for an answer. And guess what? You're special. You're here for a reason. And we have to believe it, though. We have to believe it. A lot of times we don't think that we're special. Because all we've heard all of our life is that you're not worthy. You're not special. You're nothing.
You're not enough.
Right? You're not enough.
You're nobody.
Right. Where's that? There's a quote that I posted on my Facebook page that said, who were you before the world told you who you were? Who were you before that?
And you listen.
And it could be that first picture that you drew as a kid and someone said, oh, that's ugly. And now you've carried that like, I'm not good enough,
I'm never letting anyone see what I do.
There's where you start to play that thing over and over in your head.
Diary of Bella Rose says, did you get the Happy Meal she said?
Oh, I sure did. I got a ton of stuff downstairs on the table that I need to show. I have a ton of stuff. I need to go ahead and show that during one of our live streams. I think that'll be fun. You do such a good job. Package. I can't. I'll have to show her the package that she sent me.
Edith Anderson, how you doing?
Stay positive, y'all. Here's the thing. Stay positive. I know it's hard. Sometimes it's like a fight to stay positive. Fill yourself up with good things. Listen to something inspirational. Write something inspiring. Write the first page of your story. Write the inside part of your story, the middle part. Write the end part of your story. Right. Speak life. Oh, Diary of Belle Rose. I love that. She said, I was in tears when I wrote your card. So grateful for you. And look, and that's one of the words that's on here. You hear her words? Grateful. She's speaking. And guess what? How that makes me feel now.
Oh man.
Guess how that makes me feel that you said that. Now you're giving me a message which warms my heart now. So you see what the trickling effect and the power of words can be? Now when I go back and look at your package, I'm getting tearful right now because I want to have impact. And so do you. Diary of Belle Rose, if you order something from her, her packaging is so next level. It's like getting a paper hug for real. Okay? And her packaging shows who she is. You need to follow her on Instagram too. The Diary of Belle Rose on Instagram. So speak life into Stephanie. Speak life. Right now, there's people on here who have businesses, right? And you don't know your business may be having ups and downs. I know ours has also. But speak life. Speak life that everything will be okay. And this whole thing is a journey. And there's days that I've had to fight where I'm just like, not today, devil. Okay. Not today, negative thoughts. And then you just got to get up and keep moving. Have that winning spirit. Have that thing like, hey, if I fall down 8 times, if I fall down 7 times, I'm getting up 8. I'm getting up 8. So keep getting up. We may say, okay, I've never met so many of you on here. I've never met you in person. But imagine how you still hear the words though. You still have eyes that see. You can still see. My mother, and that's why I started recording her, because I was like, my mother really has some great things to say. And she loves to be on camera.
Oh my God.
My mother drops gems all the time. What you see on that camera is just the way she is. And so I'll call up my mother and she'll be like, I'll say, Mom, what you doing? Talking to God. And the gratitude and the gratefulness, like all of it. I'm talking to God because He hears you. I'll call my mother right now. She's like, talking to God. First, I said, Mom, what you doing? Talking to you. What else you doing? Talking to God.
Franny B says, I needed to hear this live today. I take care of my 95-year-old dad who just got out of the hospital last Tuesday with a pacemaker.
Oh, my goodness.
Sonia.
Praying for your dad. And what a blessing to have you. What a blessing to have you. Could you imagine your dad having to do this by himself? He has you. He has you.
You know what though, Sonia? What I'm thinking, what's coming to me when you say this. Okay, Sonia says, I'm healing by acknowledging my poor relational decisions. I even apologize to my daughter because of who I chose to couple with when creating her. But check this out, Sonia Creel. It's an illusion because you feel that you were the one to make the choice, but God made the choice. You understand what I'm saying? No matter who you were with, it was like both of you were just conduits for His creation. You see what I'm saying? There's no mistake with what God does, and He will use anything and everyone to create exactly what is needed in this physical world to go on and do His will. You see what I'm saying? So there's no need to apologize. Just be grateful.
She's supposed to be here. Yeah.
It was just how she came to carry out whatever the mission is.
Whatever the mission is.
And just be prayerful to lean into the purpose for which you came. There's no mistake.
Yep. It took me, and you know, it took me a while to get that because, you know, people will ask me sometimes, like, how do you stay positive? I'm human. I'm not positive all the time, but I have a comeback spirit. Like, I'll go down for a moment, and for some reason, I just always try to come back stronger, or I always come back stronger. So that word strength really stands out to me when I'm looking at these words, and encouraging others. I like to motivate and encourage others. It's just who I am. It's in my DNA. It's just who I am. My mother was the same way. I saw my mother struggle with us and be in a relationship for years. My mother was married to my father for a good while, and my father was not a good person. But guess what? I wanted to be a good person. I wanted to make a better choice. I didn't want to be like my father. I didn't want to be the person that he was. If anything, I wanted to be opposite of what he was. So if he was not encouraging, an encouraging person for me, I wanted to be encouraging. If he was negative, I wanted to be positive. I wanted to make sure that just because he was awful to us, his children, I wanted to be better to my children, even though I didn't have kids yet. But the way he treated us during our childhood, I wanted to be the opposite of everything that he was. And the way for me to do that was to keep my mind right and say, you know what? I'm going to be better than what he gave me. I took his negativity and turned it into positivity for me. Was it hard? Yes. Was my confidence low? Yes. Okay. You talking about zero self-esteem as a teenager. But the most encouraging person, the face I put forward was to be very encouraging to everyone else. And that's what helped me heal over the years.
So basically you focused out instead of focusing in, huh?
Yeah. Right. I can't control the way he treated me as a kid, but I could control the way I treated others. Because I wanted to change the trajectory, and I knew that if I was to go down that negative road, life would be so much different. And so at every stage of my life, I've always encouraged others to do their very best.
Yeah, you know something else?
And to try to be your very best. You're not going to be your very best all the time. You're not going to be perfect. That's putting too much pressure on yourself. But I can give someone a word of encouragement, so that because there's people going through so much stuff right now. There's so much negativity going on right now. But you can be better. I had to choose to be better. I had to choose to not allow my father's, and I'm talking about, he was an awful person. My mother was abused for years. But look how she turned out. My mother's like a walking bright and shiny, just, my mother's still here. Still lighting up rooms whenever she walks in the room. Still walking with confidence.
Oh, you definitely know she's in the room.
You definitely know my mother's in the room, yeah. And I'm so proud. Was she the perfect mother? No, she made mistakes. But I'm saying this because someone needs to hear this. Someone needs to hear that just because you had a rough start doesn't make it makes you stronger. And not only that, it pulls a message from inside of you that no one else, if you're willing to share, this is where your testimony comes in. If you're willing to share it. My mother's childhood was awful. She had her beginnings were awful. But when I say look at her now, my mother can tell some stories about when her growing up that is so dark.
It makes you wonder how she even survived
and I was there.
all.
I was there for part of, growing up as a child. It was tough. But you've got to fight and choose to not give that person power that made you feel small. I had to make a choice to not, because my father had me so, how do I say this, small, that I didn't want to be seen. I didn't feel like I deserved to be seen. For so long, I felt that way. I struggled in elementary school because I didn't think I deserved to be seen. But I'm here to tell you, you deserve everything that you desire, if it's God's will, no matter what. Someone could try to make you feel small, but guess what? God has bigger things for you.
Oh, let me read this. Stephanie Williamson is saying, agreed, stay away from negative family members. I had to choose to be better and be positive. I've been better away from negative families. Now they all passed away. I was not allowed at the funerals. Now check this out. Imagine, a lot of us, we feel like I'm not enough. But imagine being in a situation where they don't even, it's bad enough that nobody even wanted you around when they were alive. Just imagine now that they're gone and we don't even want you at the funeral. How much do you think you're not going to feel enough for that? So here's the thing, you're going to have to really just kind of really focus on this word right here, Stephanie, and pray and understand and know that you are enough. You know what I'm saying? And for your daughters, determined to give them as much love as they are capable of receiving. Not as you can give endlessly, but you just give them as much as they're capable of receiving. And anything they can't receive, give others the balance. Because here's the thing. Regardless of what they try to make you feel, I can promise you, just by looking at the comments that you have made over the time that everyone here has known you, our perception is that you are an incredible person.
Yes.
You are a wonderful, joyous, caring.
And inspiring.
It's right.
I can say that, Stephanie,
if a person can't see that, they'll never see you. I
could say that Stephanie Williamson has inspired so many of us on these live streams.
Exactly.
To the point where if we don't see you, we're like, where's Stephanie?
Always people are saying, where is Stephanie Williamson? That's the impact that you've had here on a community that touches people across the world.
Yeah.
Just know this. Just know
so
this.
You have a voice, and because you've struggled so much, imagine your testimony. Your testimony is so powerful. And the fact that you're overcoming, whatever it is, you're overcoming it. And so we pray for you and we speak life into you. And for so many of you who are going through stuff, maybe there's something about what I said about my childhood and still not, and struggling to make peace with that and not say, wow, my father did this to me. You'll notice that I don't focus on that. My kids even know. Like they're like, now they ask questions. They're grown adults now. But I wanted to make sure that I spoke life into my daughters. Like I spoke life into them. There's nothing that you can't do if you're willing to do the work. There's nothing you can't do.
Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that. Absolutely nothing you cannot do. Don't allow someone to put you in a box. I've been there before. I was that quiet kid. Please, teacher, don't call on me. Please don't ask me to do nothing.
How can you call on
Please
me?
don't ask me to put stuff up on the bulletin board.
How can you call on me? I'm invisible.
Right. I'm invisible, and I want to
see me.
I want to stay invisible. Y'all don't understand. I was so shy. Like, I felt like I didn't have a voice.
Who taught you invisibility? My father, my mother, my uncle, my cousin.
Right. There's someone in your life right now that told you you wasn't good enough.
My family.
And that's why I love these positive words. Because it's now time to squash that. And I know it's not easy. And say, you know what? You're right. I am. Right? I am whatever that thing is, right? I am a child of God. And God didn't make any mistakes.
Thanks, everybody.
He didn't make any mistakes.
For these super chats. Thank you.
Y'all are so sweet with the super chats. I appreciate that. It starts with you. You get to write your book. You get to take the pen back that someone's been holding. That you've given up power to someone else to tell you what you are and what you are not and what you're going to be. You can't start no business. You can't be in front of no camera. You can't talk. You can't do all the things that they say you cannot do. And there's so many things that people try to tell you what you can and cannot do. If you decided right now, I'm going to make 100 cards and take them over to the senior center, who's going to stop you? Not one person. Not one person is going to stop you. But imagine the 100 senior citizens that get those cards, and you've created some joyfulness.
When someone has never received a card ever.
Right. And here's where you have to start doing the things that, because I remember someone said to me, I just figured you grew up in a family where that everything was wonderful and beautiful and such because of the way you are. But it goes to show you can have awful beginnings. You can have challenges throughout your entire life and still be positive and motivated. Some of the most wonderful people that I've ever met, or never met, because that's a lot of you, are the most positive and encouraging people. I mean, my goodness. Y'all just are the gift that keeps on giving. So don't you ever doubt yourself or your capabilities. Don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever think that you're not enough.
Thank you, Brenda.
You're enough, and you've got the talent and the gifts. You're just afraid sometimes to share them. You might be afraid to share those gifts because of what people are going to say. People who you don't even know. Some of them you don't even know.
Right. You don't have to answer to them. You only answer to God. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Imagine imagine what we could do if we got past all of our fears. Like, just said, you know what? Here I am. Chipped nail polish. Overweight, hair not done, but here I am, okay?
You know what?
Here I am.
Tracey and I were listening to a podcast the other day, and Tracey, maybe you can finish it off, and it was Sarah Jakes, right? And she was being interviewed by Mel Robbins, and she was talking about when she was giving a sermon, and all in the middle of the sermon, her wig came off, but instead of
And she
being
said, what did she do?
right, but
Kept going.
instead of being like, oh, all self conscious and what other people say, what were they are they saying and what are they thinking about, and that sort of thing like that. She took that wig and moved to the side, like, yes, this is me,
And kept
et
going.
cetera, et cetera. But now, bam, it just kept going. And she said she got so many positive uh, messages from that because what it said was that none of this matters. I come as I am. Yes, I have a wig on. So what? But let me tell you this. You know, Dina Bauer says the main thing is what you do with what you experience. We all have challenges to overcome. So the best you can with what you got and who you are. That's
Yep.
exactly. You know
Yep.
what?
Do
You
the
just
best.
summarized what I was just
Yep.
saying.
Do the best you can.
Right. That's it right there.
And we've all got something, but we have to choose to experience whatever it is. Even if you fail, keep getting up.
It's Sonya.
That's an experience. So you failed. You might be down for a minute, but don't be down for too long. Get up and create something else. Brenda,
Brenda Byway, girl.
Brenda.
Brenda Byway.
Oh, thank you so much. That's part of the journey, but at least you gave it a try, right? So if you say, "Hey, I'm gonna go jet skiing," and you get beat up a little bit on the jet skis, guess what? At least you gave it a try.
Sonya Creel says something that's really deep right here too. She says, I realize that sometimes you have to look back at what and how you were taught and then think on how they were taught. And it's all passed down, good or bad. You know what, Sonya? I can remember talking about how, my relationship with my mother, it was growing up, it was like a hot and cold thing. I mean, my mother and I were super close at most of the time. I mean, there were times I would spend hours in her room because she was sick, at least half of her life. But I would spend hours sitting in the chair and we would talk and read and talk and, you know. But then there was a time when we didn't even talk for about 3 years straight because. But when she passed, and I remember coming to, we were clearing out the house, and I was looking through some of the books that she had, books on psychology and books on that. I'm seeing that she's reading books uh, on I don't know what's the word I want of not being enough in certain areas, and she's trying to fill this gap. And I see in the margins different comments that she wrote about it, of her childhood, things she's trying to overcome. And to me, she was one of the most powerful women I ever knew, you know. And I realized, just like Sonya's saying, the way she expressed herself towards me was she could only do what she knew and what she was taught. You know, and I'm sure she tried to overcome a lot of things, but some things can't be overcome like that, but through prayer, and through time, and some may never be overcome, but you just have to, just know that one day you'll understand, and I did understand. Unfortunately, I understood after she passed, you know.
And Kitty Mae Craft says sometimes the most powerful thing is the fact that you showed up. May not be perfect, may not be what you thought,
It would be.
right? But you showed up. Yep. And
Uh,
that's where Nikki Jane, you and so many people, you are not alone. She says, I always worry about people, what people think about me, and I shouldn't. I always, like with my mother, I always wanted to do the right thing, just because she was struggling with so much. So rather than add to her struggle, I wanted to be the best student. I wanted to be the best athlete I could be because those are the things I could control. What would make my mother happy if I got good grades? So what my mother, see, even when we were going through so much stuff as a kid, what my mother thought mattered to me. That's what mattered to me most was what my mother thought of me, you know? I wanted to make my mom happy as a kid because I knew that she was struggling with so much stuff.
Lisa says it. Craft Girl and Max, she says, and that is hard because I feel like just because he is my blood, he is allowed to treat me badly.
Mm,
You're my child. You're mine. No, I'm not. I'm God's. You know, you've only here. No, you're not supposed to do this to his creation. Brenda says, Nikki, I think about you occasionally. I think great things. So
yes.
when your word, remember that you are loved, appreciated, and welcomed by somebody. Always.
Yep.
Nothing else matters. Matter of fact, Bonnie Glover says, look at it like this. If it don't affect the price of tea in China, it don't matter. What's the price of tea in China? Exactly. Exactly.
Oh. Lofty Make said, same for me, Tracy. Always felt like I needed to make my mom proud. Right. That was the thing for me.
Would you
And
just
it made me a humble person. I mean, even in high school, a lot of my friends will tell you I wasn't like a mean-spirited person. I was focused. I hid a lot of things though. I hid a lot of things because there was so much going on at home. And so I think after, years later, of course, that was high school. And so it was just really tough, growing up. And I don't dwell on that because I don't want that to be my life story. It's part of the story, but I'm looking forward to this next phase in our lives. Who's going to stop us from doing the thing that we really, really want to do? Who's going to stop you? Guess who's the only one getting in your way is you. It's you.
Oh, this is deep right here. Let me read these. It's three of them kind of combined. This is Lisa, Craft Girl, and Max. She says, he didn't even raise me or help my mother, but he loves to talk bad about my mother to me. It is so hurtful. Then she says,
In there.
so I cut him out and blocked him last month. I'm still trying to tell myself it is okay. And you know what? It is.
Yep.
He had his season, and in fact, he overstayed his welcome. You know, if so think about it for a second. He wasn't there for the most part. He didn't raise you. He didn't help your mom or didn't do anything in any capacity. But he wants to create a rewrite the past as if it was something different. It was your mom. I'm going to talk bad about your mom. I want you to feel like this about your mother because I feel like this about your mother, even though I have nothing to do with either one of y'all. Really, it's ridiculous. Don't allow anyone to make you fall into that trap. No. Mm-mm. Okay, Kitty May says confession time. In the past 10 months, I've gone from outgoing, laughing, crafting to not leaving my house for over a week at a time. I've been so empty. You said Brenda said, okay, this is good. Brenda Bodwin says, you can't, and I'm going to come back to what Kitty May just said. Brenda says, you can't choose your relatives, but God gave you free will. So you can choose your family. He says, these two things are not the same. Dina Bauer says, are these people paying your bills? Most people have their own stuff they're concerned with. So do for you and let the rest go. Hugs.
What did Kitty May
Oh,
say?
thank you, Kimberly. Kitty, oh, now listen, Kitty May says, confession time. In the past 10 months, I have gone from outgoing, laughing, crafting to not leaving my house for over a week at a time. I've been so empty. Why do you think that is, Kitty?
Man, that's tough. I'm glad that you're here, though.
I am
Right now,
too.
whatever it needs, because sometimes you're like in survival mode. And it's so like tough because mentally and physically it can really beat you up and just drag you drag you, okay? But we only have this one life to live. And how do we want this next phase to be? What I truly love is the comeback stories. And you're in your comeback season, even though it might not look like it right now. It might not look like it right now. Anywhere in your life, it may not look like it. But guess what? You're here right now listening to this message, sharing positive words.
And you know, something else that's interesting, Kitty May, uh, since you're talking about confession time, our perception of you, like over time, since the time that since you ever come on these live streams, is that you too are a remarkable person, always upbeat, always positive, always loving. You shared like Eli and his girlfriend and this,
Yes.
and you're always so caring and nurturing. It's the same thing. So I don't know
Right.
exactly what's going on, but just know that from the outside looking in, the seeds that you have sown out there in the world, that they're causing us to see you like this. I don't know how or what is making you.
Oh, she's saying it.
Okay, let me see what
Yeah.
Kitty's saying.
She's his caregiver 24/7.
Okay, I understand. It's because of this. I've been watching my husband grow weaker as his health has declined. I understand now. That's a tough one.
Wow.
That is really tough. But we still see you. You are a wonderful person. you know, that's tough.
And is there any way for you to get help? I think one of the words, one of the words we came up with was help.
Yeah, you may have to.
Was help. And man, imagine what you're going through right now and what your testimony is going to be like right now going through this.
Yeah, it's a tough one. But Tracy is right. You may have you may need outside help too.
I hope you have a support system in place, Kitty May.
Is Peace Talk with Lynn on here? Yep. So as a psychiatrist or whatever, what kind of suggestions do you have for something like that? Because that's a tough. To carry a burden like that all by yourself for so many years. Sarah Slagle says, my heart goes out to you, Kitty, man. I'm in the same boat with you. Lost and don't know where to turn. My GPS lost the signal. I can't say it. Blondella Richards says, hello, Tracy and Bill. I want to take this time to pray for you both and family and your subscribers as well. Thank you so much. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen.
Are y'all looking at all of these messages on here? All the prayers that are going up for all of us on this live stream? The fact that so many of us Um, so many of us are struggling, but look how many positive things that we can still come up with. Look at the words and the positivity that still comes out of us.
You know what, Destiny Grace, that this is huge. What Destiny just said, she's telling Katie Mae, I'm praying for your mental and physical health. You will get through this. Maybe, now watch this suggestion, maybe put up a few sticky notes with affirmations. I tend to write mine in lipstick on my mirror.
I
Ariel
Oh
does
my
that too.
goodness, I have affirmation in written on my mirror right now in lipstick.
Right, so does Ariel. Now here's the thing. I'm going to tell you why this is so important. As we grow up through the years, as a small child, right on, up until now, we have been programmed with so many negative thoughts and limitations.
Yeah.
And there's some scripts that have been written that are buried so deep we don't even know what they are or how they got there, but they're playing in the background of our lives. So the only way we're going to overcome those, we're going to have to get powerful affirmations. If you can't think of them yourself, just go into Google and type up, give me what is the most popular affirmations to do so and so, and see what comes up, and get ideals and kind of tailor maybe the top 10 or 20 that are meaningful to you, and put them all over your mirrors. Write them on different things, and I'm talking about say them every morning and every night or anytime through the day, because you're going to have to just saturate yourself with that sort of thought process until you drown out all the negativity that's trying to tell you that you're someone or something that you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you're caring for someone, it's tough. I remember being in the hospital with Ariel, and it just seemed like a cycle of just, just it just kept like this domino effect of negativity, and just trying to keep her alive, and praying to God. And when you go through stuff like that, God has your attention. Like if you've been like kind of like trying to control everything, there's a moment where all you have is you and God to say, no matter what happens, no matter how this story unfolds, God be with me, and He will be with you, even in the midst of everything that's going on, even in the midst. And I look at Ariel now and I see her positivity and resilience and just her zest for life. It's like, it's just incredible. And her comeback spirit, even with her going through the stuff she's going through right now, she's dealing with some stuff right now. But she's up every day, doing the stuff that, she inspires me. And just her attitude toward life. I wish she was here because I would love to see what words she picks out from this, because she loves affirmations and positivity and speaking life. So, whatever it takes in this moment, whether it's asking someone for help, whether it's saying, I just can't do this alone, I need help.
And look at this right here. Katie Mae is saying that God has gifted me to be a caregiver to many people during the last days, weeks, months that they transition to the Heavenly Father. But realizing that I might be doing this for my husband is hard.
Yeah, it was actually, it's almost like God knew, so He prepared you ahead of time, because we don't know.
Well, it's
Well, we're
all
like, why does, you know, sometimes life can get really hard and challenging, and you're like, man, why? And then we don't know what the future holds, but then we get to the future and we're like, this is why I needed to have the strength and the fortitude to be able to win this fight, wherever that may be. I'm going to make you an encourager, even though you didn't have encouragement, Tracy. I'm going to make you an encourager because that's what I need you to be. I'm going to make you an encourager because later on in life, you are going to have a child that's going to go through some health challenges, and you're going to need to be this encourager. So I've allowed my journey to shape me into whatever it is that God needs me to be so that I can be on here. You're shy, you're going to have to come out of that shell because I need your words. I need you to speak life into others. Even though your beginnings, you were shy. But I need you to be seen so that others can see your light. So that you can share your light with other people.
The Kitty Mae, she does have scriptures taped by her doors, beside her bed.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't be able to do this if not for God.
Wow.
Kamina says she is leaning on God and trusting in God, which gives her the strength to go forward. Dina Bauer says, I went through something similar in earlier years. I had a life crisis, not knowing my life purpose, doing for others, but running on empty for myself.
Yes.
So her suggestion is seek therapy if needed. Destiny Grace says, like Tracey is saying, ask for help. I started therapy last year, and it was the best decision I made. It saved my sanity. Zell Storm, thanks. Zell is saying, I understand that I miss my dad sometimes, but I know that I just can't even try talking to him again. This was the third time in over 30 years that I had stopped talking to him. Brenda Bodwin. Thank you, Brenda Bodwin. Brenda Bodwin is over here being Brenda.
Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Brenda.
Look, I don't think y'all understand. I don't know even how we got to YouTube, but we're here, right? Like, how did me and Bill even get to YouTube? Like, how? Because what bothered me about when social media really came about was that people were so mean to each other. So I had to not be afraid to get in front of that camera and the possibility of being criticized or called names. I had to be able to not care what other people said so that I can live the life that I need to according to God, right? Whatever that gift is what God placed in me, whatever it was, whether it was the gift of making gift baskets or paper crafting or any of those things. Imagine if crafting is just part of the thing, but being on this live is God's purpose. It's not about the crafting that brought us together, but it's the being together and fellowshipping because someone needs me. You're needed. Does that make sense? So I can't allow someone's negativity towards me stop me from doing what God has called me to do. I would have never met Stephanie and Sonia and Sarah and Linda Veal.
And everybody in this line.
And Brenda. And Lisa. You know, all of us together as a family. You see what I'm saying? So it's more than just the journey or like the fear. Oh my goodness, I'm fearful. I'm fearful about putting myself out there because what are people going to say? Those aren't your people. Those are not the ones that God wants you to reach. But for Dina Bauer or Gate 10 or Bell Rose, this is where I'm supposed to be. So I'm not going to let someone stop me from whatever delivering whatever message it is. Because there's someone right now who is barely holding on by a thread. I need to get to those people. And if I allow someone what someone said, oh, they said that you talk too much, or they said that someone left a comment the other day, too much talking. Okay, this is not your channel. It's not your channel. Too much talking. I'm not going to run away and now say, oh my goodness, I'm talking too much. Maybe I should stop talking.
Forever.
Bill, don't say anything during the live.
Don't laugh.
Don't laugh. Oh, I don't like your voice. Don't sing. Okay, I'm not going to sing anymore.
Put on your ASMR voice.
I'm not going to sing anymore. I'm not going to. So each time when you do that, you're allowing what someone said to dim your light. Someone needs your product. You got a product out there right now. Someone needs that. But you're not going to share it because you're afraid. You're afraid that what someone's going to say. So look, tomorrow is next year, okay? You can start today, though. Start writing down those ideas that you have. Start living and dreaming again. What is something that you would love to do? Maybe you can't do it right now. But what is something that you would love to do one day? Where's some place that you would love to travel? Start writing some of these things down and start dreaming again. Yeah, we're older, but we don't stop dreaming. We don't stop having ideas. What's those ideas that you want? What's that poem that you want to write? What's that song that you want to write? What is that public speaking thing that you want to do that you've been pondering over? There's something sitting in the deepest parts of you that still needs to come out, that you're wanting to share with the world, but you don't think that you're good enough. You don't think that you're enough, and you don't think that you deserve it. But imagine if you started to change that around and said, I am enough, I deserve it, I'm good enough. I'm good enough. I didn't say I was perfect, but I'm good enough to get started now. I wasn't good. I wasn't like perfect at making gift baskets, but I didn't need to be. I just wanted to share the information. And I love teaching. Okay, Bill.
You know, there's
a ton of comments.
You know, what's really interesting is we're talking about not like being enough or not caring what people actually say or think about you. Okay, when I grew up, the choir at my church, we were just exceptional, and we were on the radio every Sunday, right? And here's the thing: so we had incredible vocalists. But out of all the vocalists, I'm talking people who were you just wouldn't even believe it. There was a woman, her name was Miss Jones. And if I promise you, from a singing standpoint, on a scale of 1 to 10, if you were just gonna grade her aesthetically, you might not even get to 5. You might be 3, 2. Her voice it was nothing exceptional to even say the least. But let me tell you something. I'm so happy that Miss Jones did not care what anyone thought about her. She was one of the most God-fearing people you've ever met in your life. And I'm telling you, when this woman sang, everything about her, you knew she believed what she was talking about. She would come walking out of the choir stand. And I'm telling you, when I tell you that this woman affected change in that church, people will be falling out all over the place. And I'm telling you something. It is just a testimony that she was completely in tune with God, and she only cared what God said to do. God said, get up in the choir stand, get this microphone, and break bondages, release people from their chains of self-imposed limitation. Go ahead, Miss Jones. Take this microphone. You know what I'm saying? She did not listen to the tapes of you are not enough. There's so many good things. I gotta read this. Jasmine Javier says, I'm silent, listening while cooking. Some tears came out because everyone is going through something, including me. And all I want to say to all is God got us.
Yeah.
Sending a warm, tight hug and love. God bless us. Right. Oh man, Sonia says, I know about those father issues. My daughter had hers. I didn't stop her on reaching out to him. Rather, I gave her guidance in who best to help her through her battle. Exactly, Destiny Grace. Destiny Grace is talking about this amazing community that we're part of. All the talking, the laughter, the prayers, and I'm here for it, all of it. Right. Bonnie says everything has a season and it will pass. Katie Mae says, I'm starting my new year out encouraged.
Yes. Did we write that word down?
I don't know.
Encouraged.
The Diary of Bella Rose says, yes, don't let them dictate your moves. My footsteps are ordered by God, not people.
Right. Do you understand how powerful that is? That once you start to realize that and say,
order my steps in his word.
Imagine someone telling you that you can't do a certain thing. It just baffles me.
Ooh, this is a good one.
And maybe years ago it would have affected me. But when I start to think of like truly what is your purpose? Because some people are right now looking for what their purpose is. And your purpose is right there within you, but it can't come out because you're afraid to unleash it. I remember when I first did my first public speaking engagement. Was I afraid? Yes. But I knew that someone was going to be touched by whatever message it was that I had to deliver. And so I got past my fear to be able, I think it was like 300 plus teachers and educators. And that was my first time in a major thing like something like that. And I had to get past whatever that fear was in order to be on that stage. And I said, maybe this is God's way of preparing me for something bigger. And not even maybe, let me take the maybe out. This is God's way of preparing me for something bigger. Period. Period. God is preparing you for something bigger.
808 FC Ham, you said something good and you just retracted the message. I was getting ready to read that too. It's our first time here.
Oh, we're glad to have you here.
And she was saying something, but man, it was good. Oh well.
Don't retract that message.
You're welcome. Destiny Grace says, thank you both for being who you all are and allowing us to be ourselves. Oh, Lisa says
that's all we want. That's all we want you to be is be yourself.
Exactly. Oh, yes. Yeah, so this is what she said. She says the word contentment. That's a good one, Ham.
Oh, that is a good one.
That's what she said. I was trying to get to it. We need that word contentment in there. You're right. That's a good one. Barbara Lake, how you doing?
What?
You know what? Barbara
Hey,
Lake,
Barbara.
we should see Barbara. Barbara comes, she doesn't come as much as she used to, but it's always a pleasure to see you, Barbara. Seriously.
It is. We still got our nephew's picture is still up in my craft room. Okay?
You know, I feel like I've been knowing Barbara forever. You know what I mean? For a long time.
Yes.
And it's always a pleasure whenever we see you on here.
Look at all of these words, y'all. Words are power. Speak life, not only into others, but start speaking life into yourself, because you deserve it. You deserve it.
Sarah, make sure you tell Matthew Happy New Year also. I'm sure he's out doing something.
So, like this live right now, I know there's someone that's going to say, I wish you would stick to crafting because I get that message all the time. No. My answer is no. It's more than just crafting.
Well, oftentimes when you're crafting, this is the kind of thing you're doing and talking
You're just
about it.
talking with friends. I mean, if you came to the house, it'd be the same thing.
Oh man, okay. Barbara Link says, I got my hands full with Jaden, the baby. He just turned 4, was diagnosed with autism, and it's very hard on me
Oh,
being a single mom. I miss crafting so much. Well, our prayers go out to you and for strength and for everything you need to successfully do everything that has to be done.
yes. And you still came on here too. You're still here, you know? So I'm going over to my mom's house today. After this live.
And
I'm
John
gonna get
Pounds.
I'm gonna go get dressed and head over to mom's. My nails, you notice my nails are chipped because I need to give my mother her manicure and pedicure. Cut her hair. Um, all the things,
Jill and John Pounds, we had some family members that came over from the
New
other
Jersey.
night from New Jersey, right? And Tracey was showing them. Here are other family members on the refrigerator. You were like, our family
Our
runs deep,
relatives.
okay?
Our family runs deep.
Uh, Ham. We didn't have the word contentment, and we actually put it on there once you gave it to us.
There it is.
Right, we added it in. Oh man, Carmina says, thank you, Heavenly Father, for this opportunity to let everyone heal, forgive, fight, and to say we are all worthy of your love. Exactly.
Yes.
That's exactly it.
And thank y'all for all of the super chats. Wow. Y'all are like the gift that keeps on giving.
You know, something's really interesting. What y'all making
So
me think about,
sweet.
you know how the scripture to say, I won't say it exactly like it says it, but you'll understand. It says, honor the Lord with all their heart and all their might, and he will give you the desire of your heart. You know, most people look at that thing, the second half of it, and say, he will give you the desire of your heart, and you'll start thinking that, I'm thinking of all these desires, and this is something that I'm thinking. But when you honor him like that, the desires that you're given are coming from him. And you're going to love what they are.
Yep, he placed them inside of
And you
you.
have to know that you are enough. When you get those desires, you can't say, oh, but I can't do this. Oh, who am I to?
Right.
Did he give you the desire?
You start talking yourself out of it.
Did you honor him? Yes, I did. Okay, then the desire, he gave you the desire. And he's giving you everything you need to manifest and carry out that purpose.
Yep.
So just know that once you got the desire, you are enough, or you never would have got it.
And don't let anyone tell you that you don't deserve it. You're deserving of a happy, joyful, and abundant life.
Even Brady Waymeyer's on here.
Abundant life. Some of you are sitting there saying, I don't deserve it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I don't have to meet you personally to know that you deserve it. You deserve it. You're a child of God. You deserve it.
You know what? Sometimes we've all heard, like, I am more than a conqueror. How many times have y'all said that? But when you really think about what a conqueror is. I think of a conqueror, I think of like Genghis Khan, Shaka Zulu, someone who I'm talking is so indomitable that they just can't be defeated. You know, they're just absolutely just just a real world beater. And you're telling me I am more than this? You are more than this conqueror.
You're powerful.
That's who you are.
You're powerful.
When people get ready to make you doubt yourself, just know you're more than a conqueror. All right.
I have a few more words to cut out, and then we're done. I just have to cut out all of these words.
Oh, thank you. Jasmine Javier says, Tracy, Bill, you guys are so amazing. Such a light full of wisdom. Just know that because I don't show up as much as I used to, you're always in my heart, and your words carry through the days needed. I love you.
I believe that.
Thank you.
I believe that, and I receive it. A lot of times we don't believe when someone is speaking words and speaking life into you. You almost like, you almost gasp, like, don't say anything nice about me.
Oh,
Like you can't receive it because you don't feel like you're worthy of it. You're worthy.
Calypso Life says, this is a beautiful life.
You're worthy. Thank you so much. And you deserve it.
Connie T.
You deserve for someone to tell you you're beautiful. You deserve for someone to tell you that you're enough.
Tracy tells her mom, Mom, you're so beautiful. Yes, I know.
She sure does, okay?
I am, aren't they?
My mother was like, oh, yes, I am.
Oh, yes, I am. Thank you. I'm glad you said it, but, there is no shame in her game. Did you know that you're a wonderful mom? Yes, I did.
These words I'm going to plan to actually...
look at this life.
I'm going to journey. Huh?
This name, Calypso Life.
I like that. Calypso.
Connie T. This is what
like
are you planning for those words?
That's what I just...
You know what? I like the concept of putting them in like some kind of...
Taking
now
that
you used to get those coffee cans and decorate it, and you put them in there and shake it up, and then reach your hand in and pull out a word. Here's the word of the day.
That would be amazing.
Here's the word of the day. Then you go into that journal. You know what? I'm gonna show y'all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get this for y'all. I'll be right back. I was thinking about this.
That's a good idea. The strawberry's in here listening to every word, okay? Heartfelt. Bill went to go get something. Because even when we're not like here, we've been listening to a lot of like podcasts and positive, just filling ourselves up with a lot of positivity and joyfulness, like really getting into the word and what life truly means for us moving forward, and sometimes that means changing direction or changing course of what something that you're normally used to doing, and that's okay.
Okay, can y'all remember this right here? I can't remember who gave this to me, Trace. But I love this journal. Okay.
Oh, that is.
You see it that when it opens up,
doesn't have the person inside?
like here. You notice there's nothing written in it, right? Because I love it so much that I've been saving it for this special occasion to start writing. And now it's been about 2 to 3 years. I've had this book waiting. I'm determined this year.
Who sent that to you?
To start writing in it.
Start filling up.
One of you sent this. I don't know who did it. I can't remember. But I love this book.
Someone, we showed it during one of the lives.
Right. I love this journal. I love it so much that I refuse to just put anything in it.
Strawberry's so cute. Look, I've been putting up a lot of videos about strawberry. and y'all absolutely love strawberry. I think you found that special purpose.
Jill says I'm working on ATCs and will be leaving them in places for people to find.
Oh, I love it. ATCs would these words would be good for ATCs too.
You know what? Gina Romo says, I think you found that special purpose. No, I have something else in mind
No, that's what I just
for this.
huh?
Oh, she's
Well, I
talking
was
about.
talking about people finding their
Oh,
purpose.
yeah. I see.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But you can start journaling in that
I
today.
got something I want to do in this book right here.
Contentment. That's a good word.
All right.
Bill, I said I'm going to finish cut. I know we're over the time. I'm going to finish cutting out these words.
Okay, my fault. Forgive me for I know not what I say. Let me see what else I missed. I done missed all kind of stuff. Sonya was talking about I didn't talk much about my daughter's father because there was nothing good to say. I just didn't want to dig a hole for her because I thought,
Right.
hey.
And it's what you put on the child when you start to talk those negative words. How is that going to even,
If you have
do
nothing
any
good to say, just
value? Right.
don't say nothing.
Just, yeah.
Why don't you never say nothing about my daddy, Mama? Well, hey. What is it you want to hear?
It can be tough. That's a slippery slope right there.
Right. Hey.
Was it Sarah Johnson? It wasn't Sarah.
I don't know.
It wasn't Sarah.
I can't remember. And I can't remember.
Hopefully the person that re-watches this will
say
see
something.
It. Will see it.
Whoever did it.
It's on one of the live streams though, because I remember
I didn't
showing
go back because really I love this book. I love it so much. Y'all don't understand. I keep through the months. I'll pick it up and say, "Wow, I need to write something in it, but I can't just write anything in it and mess it all up."
See, but that's where you're mistaken.
I want it to be purposeful.
I have a notebook of ATCs that I did quite a while ago and did a lot of trading. I need to get starting on that again.
Sarah Slagle says, please send me a word to work with. Perhaps that will spark some creativity in me, at least to create something to send back or send on.
Oh, just a random word, huh?
That'd be something. Everybody pick a word, one word, and just send it to somebody. And tell them, here's your word.
Word of the day, right?
Right. A word of the week. Write in your journal. Using this word as the springboard.
Oh, look at this. I'm going to actually, I had pulled out something too. I'm going to share with y'all in a moment. And then we'll get off here. Because I have a journal that someone gave me that I need to start writing in there again. We let life trip us up. And so we stop doing the thing that we used to do. And now that I go back and look in some of my old journals, kind of cleaning up the craft room, it's amazing. Some of the things I find, I'm like, did I write that?
Yes, Cindy W. Springboard or launching pad.
Look at that. Attentive.
Like, it kind of mean that's the concept I'm going for.
So if you have a journal that you're like, ooh, this is too pretty to craft in, you can craft the words. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do something that where you craft the words.
Exactly, Sarah Slagle.
And craft around those words.
Sarah said it would be like sending out positivity and affirmation to other crafty hearts. Imagine they get a card and all they got is that in it. Like unmovable.
So this right here, and share. So here's some of the stuff that I had written. Look at this. This is 2020. This is before the pandemic. And so I'll read this page to you. So I'm going into my, this is the 20, this was actually February 10th of 2020. Lord, help me to seek you in all things, to be strong, to have patience, to live fearless, to not doubt myself. You see when that was written? Look at that. To not doubt myself, to have faith, to be strong. I wrote to be strong twice. To have hope, to live. Lord, help. Look what I was asking. I'm asking for help to just live, to listen more, to learn more, to grow my business, to encourage my husband, to not worry, to rest. Look, all the things that we were talking about, y'all.
Thank you for putting me in your Hall of Fame.
To inspire others, to be encouraged, to leave a legacy, to be all that you want me to be me, right? I wrote this, when was this? And I've got more stuff in here, but what if I started like finishing this off? Look at that. Still got more pages to do. And then here I said, Dear God, thank you, thank you, thank you for giving me strength when I sometimes feel weak or weary, for making me rich in health, thoughts, and creativity, for keeping my family safe when they are out in the world, for giving me a caring heart in a world that sometimes can be cold and brutal, for instilling in me ideas that will help to grow our business, for a husband that loves me, even though I am not perfect, for giving me the best daughters ever. So I'm just talking about what I'm grateful for. And so, the fact that I wrote this, that's 5 years ago now, right? Well, actually, yeah, we're going into 2026.
But just imagine years from now, when our
Right.
time on this earth has been spent, and your children come across this book.
Right. Words matter.
Now all of a sudden they were like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because you could let your child read this while you're alive, and they say, okay, that's good. Mama, great, fantastic. But when mama is no longer there, and the only thing you're searching just for any piece of her or,
Right.
or of daddy or whatever, and all of a sudden they come across these words, it has a whole nother meaning now.
Yes, it does. Yep.
You're welcome, Ham. Ham says, thank you both so much for promoting positive words of affirmation. What a wonderful way to begin the new year with a positive mindset.
Right. Let's
for
get
the
it,
future.
y'all. Let's get it. We deserve it. Let's get it.
Sonia says, I'm going to find a big, huge business notebook and fill it and make it my journal.
Yeah.
Find a big, huge business notebook and step into it.
Get something, because I have all these pretty journals that have been gifted to me that I have made, and I'm not even writing in them. I'm not writing in them.
Because I'm saving it for that perfect time.
What am I saving it for?
That never comes.
So here's the thing. When this live stream goes off, okay? When this live stream goes off, I want you all to write a positive word in the comment section and what that means to you. Let's start not only having the word in our mind, but speaking it out loud and actually writing it down. So when this video, this live stream, put it below, and I want to give away I want to give away 3 journals, y'all. I'm going to give away 3 of my personal journals that I have made to 3 of y'all, and we'll do a drawing on one of the other live streams. So just,
Okay. Oh,
Oh, you
Pam
know what?
says, can you?
What did Brenda say?
No,
Where
remember.
is it? Okay, read it, babe.
Okay, Brenda Bodwin.
Mm-hmm.
I think
We can give them on that day if that's.
Brenda sent some gift cards. I think 2 of them
So
for
you want to give
$10 a
those
piece. We can give those
for
away
the store?
also.
Okay.
So 3 journals and the 2 gift cards that Brenda Bodwin. Okay, is that okay, Brenda?
Let's get this journaling started, and in the group on the Mindless Crafting group on Facebook, take a picture of your journal and put it in there so we can see what you're what you're journaling in. But yeah, three journals. I'm gonna write that down right now. That had that on my heart just now. 3 journals. 3 people will win 3 journals. I have these journals here that have been sitting here, and I need to let these go. You
Oh,
know, I need to let these go because someone is going to be blessed by these, and they're going to be start writing their words in there. You know,
okay, Brenda. So,
so
I
you
was
have to comment below this video with what is your affirmation or your word. You don't have to. You can pick one word
after the live is over.
once the live is over, but you got to comment below this video.
Okay, Brenda, I wasn't supposed to tell them it was you. Well, sorry, I forgot. My fault.
Oops. Yep.
But that's the kind of person you are. Brenda is such a giving, generous
She
person.
is.
Sometimes it's hard to not say it's her.
Yep.
She's always been like that from the moment we ever met her.
Let's get this journaling party started, y'all. Look at all of these. Ooh, this is a lot, isn't it?
Teresa Campbell. Brenda says we should do a Dear God journal.
Oh.
Oh, like a prayer journal. You know, it reminds
Whatever
me. I
you
need to
want
watch.
to, whatever you want to make it.
I need to watch The War Room again.
Oh, that's a good one.
We used to watch that every
We watched
year
that,
or so, year and a half. The War
one.
Room, boy. Hey.
That Conversations with God is a good one too.
We watched Conversations with God the other day.
That's a good one. The book is good too. Okay, so we got a ton of words here. We got so many words. But look at the positivity that we're exuding here, y'all. Look at the positivity that's coming out of us from all over the world.
And a lot of you are talking about going to find your journals, maybe even make them. But if you find your journal that you want to use, or if you make one, put it in the Mindless Crafting group so we can see what it is.
We can see it, yeah. I'm going to take a picture of this. I'm going to take a picture of this journal right here. I have others.
As Brenda would say, your God journal.
But just start with one, you know.
Your Dear God journal. Oh, Connie Tina says, is it possible to turn these words into a digital page?
Y'all want my ugly handwriting?
That's a good question right there.
Yeah, you can, right?
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably be because you can take the picture, right?
Well, we'll see.
I think Bill can do it. I love it.
Linda Bill says, I thank Tracey and Bill and all of you, crafty friends, for being a part of my life's journey. That is so powerful, Linda.
Wow.
That's something we don't take for granted. We don't take lightly. That is a powerful sentiment right there.
That really is.
Because you know how sometimes, remember we grew up when we wrote letters to people, and we always started with, how are you? Fine, I hope. We said it so much until it actually became meaningless. It was almost wasted space. How are you? Fine, I hope. I hope this letter finds you with you. You're like, come on, man.
Someone wrote me the most beautiful letter
Get
the
to
other
it.
day. I was reading it to my mom, and oh man, I can't remember who wrote it, but I was reading it to my mom, and I was tearing up because I was like, Mom, look at the impact. You know, look at the impact that we're creating. You know, like in the lives of so many other people. I got to be careful because my cat will come and sit on all these words.
Of course.
She'll start shuffling them around and stuff. Look at that. These would be great to put in the
Oh,
digital.
Carmina says, I want to thank you all for just being you and loving you all.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, Linda, you are amazing.
And it's that, and that's the main thing, is to show up as yourself. People try to put on airs and
Cindy says, look how organized Cindy W is. I can tell Cindy's a planner too. She says, I'm thinking of putting them on a database so I can alphabetize them and check them off
oh
as I
my
use
goodness,
them.
look at you.
Cindy's a planner and an
Look, if we do
organizer.
these digitally, we not.
Kelly Warner, that's what we were talking about. She said, will you put them in a jar and pick one out every day? That's a cool thought right there. The cat is asleep right now. She
When you said
sleeps.
jar, it reminded me of that song. Can you find it in a
Mm,
jar? Can you find it in a
mm.
tree? Can you find it in a
Pickle
pickle
jar.
jar? No
No,
siree.
sorry. I remember that song.
Oh my goodness. That was one of the songs that me and Bill wrote that we it's amazing how things just the mind is a beautiful thing if you allow it to be. Man, protect your mind, y'all. Protect your mind. Let's go into 2026 with, I think we're getting off to a good start. This is a start, right? This is a start. This is a start. Let's get to journaling, y'all. Let's get to like really digging deep and being our better selves. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and head off here. I gotta get over to my mom's house.
Yeah, Sarah Johnson
But guess what? I'll see you next year.
and Sarah
Okay, so
Slagle.
wait a minute, next Wednesday. Next Wednesday we're traveling.
Yeah.
Bill and I are traveling next Wednesday. Okay, so yeah, Bill and I are traveling next Wednesday. We're going to a conference. And this is big. This is like a big thing, y'all. You talk about walking in faith, right? And so yeah, we're traveling. We'll be busy next week. I will tell her that. I will tell my mom that y'all love her. She feels the love too, Brenda. She truly appreciates y'all. Truly appreciates y'all. So next Wednesday we won't be live. That's the first Wednesday of the year, right? No, no, wait a minute. Yeah, that's the first Wednesday of the year. But yeah, we'll be back. Which is gonna be a couple of days.
All right.
All right, y'all. Y'all take care. We love each and every one of y'all. Thank you for all the support. Man, y'all are just amazing. We absolutely
Unequivocally.
love and admire so many of you. Y'all are an inspiration to us. It may seem like we inspire y'all,
However, the
but guess
reality
what?
is,
Y'all inspire us too. Y'all inspire and y'all encourage. And I love the way I feel when I'm in this space with y'all. So thank y'all for choosing us and continuing to choose us. So let's get it in 2026. We will see you next year.
Bye. I caught you off guard with that one, didn't I?
I don't know how to stop this on my iPhone, but I'm gonna learn, okay? It's a whole different system on here. Okay, y'all, take care.